Today marks the start of Black History Month, a time when we celebrate and honor the adversity and achievements of historical black figures. If you enjoyed this video, please check out my other Black History videos. Like and subscribe, and know that I have worksheets, quizzes, and coloring pages for these videos too. Check the comments for a link. Now, let's get started. Samurai, an elite Japanese warrior known for their unique armor, katana swords, and expert fighting skills. When many hear the word samurai, they can imagine many things, but few would have pictured him. In 1579, almost 500 years ago, a tall African man arrived in Kyoto, Japan. He is now known as Yasuke, and he would go on to become the first man born outside of Japan to reach the status of a samurai warrior. Yasuke became a samurai under the rule of Oda Nobunaga, a powerful 16th century Japanese feudal lord. It is said that when he arrived in Kyoto, people were amazed by him. At the time, the average height of a Japanese man was said to be under 5 foot 2 inches. Meanwhile, Yasuke was said to be over 6 foot 2, 1 foot taller than the average man. The people climbed over one another just to catch a glimpse of him, and were amazed by his height and dark skin, as they had likely never seen someone like Yasuke before. Within a year, Yasuke had joined the highest of Japanese warrior class, the samurai, and before long, he was riding side by side with his mentor, Nobunaga, in battle. Quickly, Yasuke and Nobunaga grew to be very close, and it is said that Nobunaga was fascinated with Yasuke's tales from Africa and India, and was amazed that Yasuke could speak Japanese fluently. Nobunaga treated Yasuke like family, and he was even one of the few people allowed to dine with him, and he was also granted the job of carrying Nobunaga's personal spear. There are no records of Yasuke's date of birth, or where he originally came from, but many historians say he came from Mozambique, while others suggested Ethiopia or Nigeria. What is known, however, is that Yasuke arrived in Japan with an Italian Jesuit on an inspection tour, and appears in historical records between the years 1579 and 1582. Although many think he was a slave, others disagree, as they feel it would be impossible to reach the rank of a samurai without an existing fighting background. You see, the average samurai started their training as children and would train for a large portion of their lives to become expert fighters, so Yasuke must have been a warrior of some type. Yasuke fought alongside Nobunaga many times up until the time of Nobunaga's death. On this night, one of Nobunaga's generals turned against him and set the warlord's palace on fire, trapping Nobunaga in one of the rooms. Before he could be taken, Nobunaga ended his own life. As the ultimate sign of trust and friendship, he asked Yasuke to remove his head and bring it to his son along with his sword. This final event speaks to the relationship they had and how important Yasuke must have been. Immediately after Nobunaga's death, Yasuke went to the home of Nobunaga's son. They were quickly ambushed, but Yasuke fought alongside Nobunaga's son until he surrendered. Rather than killing Yasuke, they returned him to the Jesuits. Outside of this, little is known of Yasuke, but his legendary story still lives on to this day. Hey guys, thanks for watching. A couple things. Once again, I have quizzes, coloring pages, and worksheets that go along with pretty much all of my videos, especially this one. I also have 2 other Black History Month videos too. There's a link for all that stuff in the comments section, so check it out. Also on the right, you'll see a list of all my awesome patrons on Patreon. They get to see all my videos early, vote on my next topics, and get their names in this video too. If you're into that sort of thing and want to join, there's a link in the description box. And before I go, please like and subscribe to see more educational videos. Thanks again, guys.